Hello kids, hope you are amazing and doing well. Today I am going to teach you new chapter. It's class 3, subject is science, chapter name is Animals and Plants part 1 and myself Shilpa Dobaria. Today we are going to learn about animals and plants, their characteristics and their differences. How animals are different from plants. We have learned that plants, animals and birds are all living things, but they are different from each other in many ways. Let's take an example. If you call out to a dog, it comes running to you. Whereas if you call an apple from the dining table, it will not come to you, though it is a living thing. So, there are many ways in which animals and plants are different from each other. Here, there are few ways like movements, food habit, breathing, sense organ, and reproduction. Let's start with the first movement. Movement in animals. Have you think why do birds fly from one place to another? Or why does a lion roam around in a jungle? Yes, the reason of that movement is they have to move around in search of food and water because they cannot make their own food. Even if you see the movement in animals, different animals move in different ways. Animals like dog, elephant, cow, and lion walk on land. Birds and bees fly using their wings, and fish swim with the help of their fins. Opposite to animals, now movement in plants. Plants do not move from one place to another as animals do. They are fixed to the ground that you can see in the picture. Plants do not have to search for food because they make their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. Second difference is food habit. Here the question is, why do animals eat? As we have learned earlier that according to eating habit, animals are divided into three groups. First is herbivorous. Animals that eat only plants and plant parts are called plant-eating animals or herbivorous. See the example. Horse, giraffe, cow and buffalo eat grass. Elephant eats sugarcane and rabbit eats carrot. Second is carnivorous. Animals that eat only the flesh of other animals are called flesh-eating animals or carnivorous. Example of flesh-eating animals are leopard, tiger, vulture, and eagle. They eat only small other animals. Third and the last group is omnivorous. Animals that eat both plants and the flesh of other animals are called omnivorous. Animals like fox, deer and crow are omnivorous. Even we human beings are also omnivorous. Now on the other side, how do plants make their food? However, green plants make their own food in the presence of air, water and sunlight, and this process is called photosynthesis. You can see in the picture how the plant is absorbing carbon dioxide from air, water, nutrients from the soil and sunlight. With the help of these all things, they make their own food. Here, leaves play an important role in making food. Then, this food is transported to different parts of the plant in a form of energy and the whole plants get the energy. But only green plants make their own food, while non-green plants like molds and mushrooms eat their food from dead and rotten matter. Look in the picture. First two are molds, while down two are mushrooms. They are not green in color. That's why they do not make their own food. It is amazing to know that certain plants eat animals. One such plant is the Venus flytrap. As its name suggests, it traps small insects for food. See in the picture. Now the third difference is breathing system. How do animals breathe? All living things breathe air. Mostly animals that live on land breathe through lungs. You can see the example over here. It is monkey, tiger, horse and human beings. They all breathe through their lungs. Fish and tadpoles breathe air mixed in water. They use special body parts called gills for breathing. See the fish gills in a below picture, and other is the tadpole. Whale and dolphins are mammals and breathe air through their lungs just like we do. Although they live in water, they cannot breathe underwater like fish can, as they do not have gills. They breathe through nostril called a blowhole, which is located right on the top of their head. Insects breathe in oxygen through spiracles, which are a series of holes located on the side of their bodies. These spiracles or air holes help them to breathe in fresh air. In this you can see the insects like ants, grasshopper, flies and butterfly. They breathe through air holes. Animals such as frog and earthworm do not have lungs. They breathe through their skin. Now in contrast, how do plants breathe? Plants breathe through their leaves. So leaves of plant have tiny pores on their surface which are called stomata. That's why the breathing process of the plant take place through stomata. So that's it. We have learned three ways that distinguish animals and plants from each other. Now it's time for oral questioning. First, name the animals that breathe through lungs. You can name any two animals. And the second, name the animals that breathe through gills. Hope this video will be beneficial to you. Stay safe. Thank you.